Good afternoon, guys. How you doing? Welcome to the first episode of Let Me Touch You. I am your host, Barbara, also known as Barbie to most of you guys. I want to introduce my guest today, Mr. Rayshawn.
Hello, guys. Good afternoon. This is Rayshawn, but you can call me Ray.
Okay, so we want to thank you for joining us. I want to thank you guys for bearing with me, having the patience for me to release my first episode. So here we are. The first thing I want to talk about is my podcast name. I've been having crazy feedback about it. I've had both positive, mostly positive, only like 2 people thought negative about it. I know a lot of people are probably tuned in thinking this is going to be one of those sex ed type of podcasting. Sorry to burst your bubble, but no, it will not be. So my objective on here is to touch you, yes, but with my words. I'm a very positive person, as most of you guys know. I like to think of all the positive that comes out of every negative situation. I try to make the best out of everything. I've gone through a bunch of things in life, and I try to keep the smile on my face and keep it going the best way I can. So basically, I want to help all of you guys out there do the same thing. So if there's anything you guys want to discuss, you guys can send me an email about topics, and I don't mind bringing that up in a future episode. I basically just want to be that go-to person. All my friends and family come to me for advice on anything, so I figured, why not create a podcast where I can do the same thing for others out there who might feel that they don't really have anyone out there to speak to, especially during times like this that we're all facing, right? What you think?
I agree. I like to get encouraged in times when I'm in need of encouragement, or I like inspirational quotes or people to talk to me. I need that person sometimes to let me know that it's still life ahead of you, and there's still what I would say future, even though I'm going through. So there's still hope, I can say. But overall, just being inspired to keep living, because a lot of people in life don't really want to live. But if you have that go-to person that can encourage you to live on, then you live.
Especially now, you see like doctors killing themselves, EMS workers. I read an article about that, an EMS worker committing suicide because they don't know how to handle what we're going through. And a lot of times people are ashamed of talking about their feelings to family or friends. They don't want to look like they're weak. I know, especially with Hispanics, when you try to vent to someone, they're like, oh, you're thinking about it the wrong way. You can't let it control you, or this and this and that. I've gotten that feedback from people before. So I am very cautious with who I speak to, depending on what I'm going through in my life. So, I just want to be that person for people. There's no topic I won't discuss. So, like I said, anything you feel you want to talk about, you can shoot me an email. We can either discuss it privately. If I feel it's something that I think a lot of people are going through, I will make it an episode, because the same way I will be there helping you, I'd rather reach out and help a group of people instead of just one person. So I am not limited to ideas. My email is always open for anyone and everyone. So basically, that's gonna be what the podcast is about. All type of topics. There's no topic too small to discuss. I don't want to just focus on one thing. I want to focus on different things. Unlike, I know most podcasts, just have one thing they talk about. I don't want to do that here. I want to discuss various things in a nice, professional adult way. I'm not one to be cursing crazy, so you won't hear much of that on here.
I mean, we're not judging other people's podcasts. It's just something that
My preference. It's my
Yeah.
preference. It's just not me. Those who know me know it's not me. So I'm here to inspire, motivate you guys from time to time. Okay, talking about time to time, basically, I will be airing my shows on Saturdays. I'm trying to look at Saturdays at 1 o'clock to air my episodes with you guys every Saturday to kind of, give you that little lift, that uplifting thing we need after a crazy week at work. For all those essential workers that are still working, we thank you for everything you're doing. Everybody I know is an essential worker. Big ups to all you guys who are still at the hospitals, NYCHA, everyone that's still out there working, post office, UPS, everyone. Your jobs are greatly appreciated and your efforts don't go unnoticed. So I figured Saturday will be a good day for everyone to tune in and listen. One thing that I will be doing is either, I'm not sure yet, depending how the flow is, either at the beginning of each episode I will be sharing a quote with you guys, or at the end. The quote will either be based on the subject of the episode or just basically how I wake up feeling. For example, today, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I woke up feeling blah. I woke up asking myself, like, why did I even start this? Like, I'm not gonna have time to do this. This is gonna be impossible for me. And if it wasn't because, I had already started the whole process, I probably would have gave up and just left it alone. There's a lot of things that I tend to start and don't finish because my life is so hectic. For those of you that don't know, I'm a mom of 4, so it's kind of hard to juggle a whole bunch of things around. But I'm one of those that I like to read quotes all the time to like uplift my spirits. And today, the quote that helped me and pushed me to get on here and start recording is the following. So the quote goes, remember why you started, don't give up, and find a way. So I basically just got up, drank a cup of coffee, and I was like, come on, let's do this, because if I don't do it today, I'm never gonna do it, and why wait to do something tomorrow that you can do today? Rayshawn is a great support system for me. He supports any little idea that I have. I've been having a bunch of ideas of doing something like this. It basically first started with a book club. I wanted to start a book club. All my friends know I've been hitting them up for a while wanting to start a book club, and then my problem was I didn't have a place to do the book club. So that's where the idea of the podcast came. I was like, you know what? I'm staying at home with the kids. I'm not working right now. Might as well put my time into something positive and, reach out to people out there and help them in any way that I can. So that's basically the main focus, to help you guys. So like I said before, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And the same way that I woke up feeling today, I'm sure most of you guys wake up feeling that way every day, especially those that have to go to work. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. Remember why you took that job that you have right now, for whatever reason it is, whether it's helping others, which I'm sure, more than sure, that's the reason why. Let that be your motivation. Let that push you to do what you have to do on a daily basis. There's always something that's going to try to stop you, but you have to use that energy and push forward with that. That's what I try to do as much as I can. What's up with you? How you've been feeling with all that's going on?
I woke up annoyed. Very annoyed.
Why?
Just to let y'all know, we got some bad kids. Kids are bad. I didn't get no sleep. I went to bed like 6 o'clock this morning. They want to stay up all night, play video games. They're becoming, I don't know, they're growing into their personality. That's what I would say.
It's like having mini teenagers.
Yeah, so doing a podcast, I'm not going to say it will be difficult, but with these twins here, it's going to be a handful.
Yeah, we have 5-year-old twins. And I also have a 16-year-old son and an 11-year-old son. So, you know, we're pretty busy 99.9% of the time. Right now they're sleeping because, like he said, they broke night. They were both on a mission to, what was it that Emma said? She said, no, I don't want to go to sleep. I want to stay up all night till the sun comes up. And even when the sun was up, like, she still was not trying to have it. She wanted to be on TikTok, still dancing the way she does every day, all day.
You got the other one talking about sleeping is boring.
Oh yeah, that was Jacob.
There's nothing else to do. Sleep is boring. I don't want to turn off the TV. So it's having twins are interesting. You know, having kids period is a blessing, but having twins is, I believe, is really going to be a journey. So yeah, last night was a journey. I didn't go to sleep till like 6, like I said.
Last night / this morning.
This morning. Yeah, they were really nerve-wracking. But I'm wide awake. Instead of me getting some sleep, I think I got about like an hour of sleep, and then I got up and cleaned. They made me mad. That's how mad they got me. I got up and I started cleaning.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I didn't have to get up and clean. You did a good job, by the way.
I did a great job. Good job.
You did a good job. You didn't mop the floor.
You really want to be honest? Why I didn't mop the floor?
Why?
Because I don't use no little mop. You got a little mop here.
That's the problem with y'all. Bullshit.
Spanish people want to get small mops.
To mop. He expects me to mop with a mop that weighs like 20 pounds. Not happening. Not happening at all. I'm sorry. You could use the mop that I use. It mops perfectly fine. You don't need that big ass housing mop to mop an apartment. Like, let's be realistic. But anyway. Ooh, someone woke up. Emma just woke up. Emma, you want to say hi? Yeah, she said no. So yeah, basically, guys, this first episode is an introduction. Excuse me for the pauses here and there. I wanted to freestyle my first episode, so all this is just off the top of my head. I didn't want to like come on here and sound like if I'm reading a book or whatever. I wanted this episode to be simple, basic, straight to the point, letting you guys know what my objective is, my motive. I hope you guys tune in for the first real episode, which is next week. I have a topic on for that already. From time to time, I will have different guests. Most of the time, my guests will be Rayshawn. If not, it'll be a bunch of my friends are excited about this and wanna join me from time to time. So depending on the episode, I would choose which friend I want to be on here. I want to thank everybody that has been supportive from day one about my idea, especially my great friend Sam. As soon as I thought of this, he was the first person I told about this, and like the first thing he said, he was like, come on, let's do it, let's get on it, I'ma help you. He helped me pick a name that I originally had, and we were so excited. He was working on logos for me, and then when I was about to start everything, we noticed the name was taken. I got discouraged. Him and Rayshawn, told me not to let that discourage me. And then I just started brainstorming with Rayshawn, and I came up with this name, and I created the logo myself. I'm very proud of myself. There was one night that I was up to like 3 or 4 in the morning, like doing different logos, and then towards the ending I just had that vision, and I was like, I'm gonna go with it. And it reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. I'm a Marilyn fanatic.
I'm not.
I love her. If I If it would have been up to me, the podcast name would have had something to do with Marilyn. But Rayshawn was like, no, don't do that. I would have named it Marilyn Monroe or something.
Marilyn Monroe, and the topic is "Let Me Touch You." I'm pretty sure y'all know what that means.
I love Marilyn. I started reading her quotes when I was pregnant from my second son, Jomar. Him and his dad and I started a split when I was 3 months pregnant. And her quotes helped me get through that process. Her quotes and Mark Anthony, I used to listen to him every day, play his music to my belly, and they helped me go through the hardest time ever. One day we'll talk about all those things. But yeah, so thank you, Sam. I love you. And also my ladies, Haiti and Lexi. They were the second people that I spoke about my idea. They have their own podcast, Ladies Pitch. If you guys are not listening, please stop what you're doing after this and go follow them. They're amazing. It's non-stop laughter with their podcast daily. I love them to death. From day one, they gave me nothing but advice and motivated me to do what I'm doing right now. So bitches, I love y'all. Sorry for cursing. I say bitch a lot. Yeah. Shut up. I do say bitch a lot, so you guys might hear bitch from time to time. My friends call me bitch. That's the curse you'll hear a lot. You will definitely hear bitch a lot. So, thank you guys, all of you, for listening, and I will see you guys next week. If you guys, like I said, if you guys have any ideas that you guys want me to talk about in the future, you can either leave a comment or send me an email if it's something more private that you want to discuss. I do not mind it. Eventually, I will be doing some live streaming as well. Not sure when yet, but that will happen. I will let you guys know when that happens. I'll give you guys a few days notice in advance so you guys can be prepared and tune in. So I hope I didn't bore you with my little introduction, and I hope and pray to see and hear from you guys soon. And we will see you next week. But I don't know if I'm gonna have Rayshawn here next week. I don't know yet, but I will let y'all know. We'll see if he makes the cut next week, because he was kind of quiet today.
I wasn't that quiet. You were supposed to pitch me in. That's what you were supposed to do.
Well, I'm supposed to pinch you, be like, talk.
No,
like,
you wasn't supposed to do that. You were supposed to, whatever. This is new. Just like it's new to you, it's new to me too.
Whatever. It's his fault. It's always his fault. Remember that, okay? Every time he's on here, we have discussions. I blame everything in life on him. Sorry about that. Someone just texted me. Well, guys, thank you. Love you.